Hello everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Hope everybody's fine. I am back in that location around the back of the house because it's an absolute boiling day. So I'm just sitting around in this chilled area under the cover in the rear of the house because it's nice and cool. Nice for me to sit here and make a video while I'm sitting in the shade and in the cool. It's all good, all good. So as the thumbnail says on the video, guys, just regarding foreigners owning bars, restaurants in Thailand. What are the challenges? Is it worth it doing it? Is it not worth doing it? Right then, guys, in the past, some years ago, a long time ago now, many years ago actually, I did actually attempt it myself, and I'm not going to say it's all negative. Some of it was good. It is positive. It was positive at one point. Actually, we was actually doing quite well in the bar, which was very good. But things do change after as time goes on. That's for sure, and it becomes more challenging. So we will have to say and be honest, guys, that a lot of these bars that foreigners open, of course, fail. They open, close, open, close. I was lucky for my personal position that I actually sold it, so that was handy. But unfortunately, the person that took it over actually didn't really last very long, so that was unfortunate for them. But yes, so opening the bar, opening the restaurant, it's very difficult. It's one thing that foreigners actually do, because you'll find it's probably one of the easiest things that to do in Thailand, but it also comes with lots and lots of headaches. That's for sure. Now, if you're running a business like a bar where you're serving alcohol, then that's going to be it's going to bring its own issues, and I think that is probably the root of the most problems when it comes to people buying bars. Now that in Thailand the broccoli is legal, people are running those form of businesses as well. Obviously, that it's all came in after when after my time of running the bar. So people are hitting the tourist traps, whether it's your Patties, your Phukets, your Smoothies, etc. People are going down to these areas and opening up bars. Now, if you're opening up places in that kind of environment, in those towns, for sure you're going to encounter a lot of issues, and you have to be strong-minded and strong-willed to put up with certain things. It's certainly not something for the faint-hearted. It's certainly not for somebody who's in my position, who's got 2 children. You don't want to be working in that environment, and you don't want to be working or having your children around that environment. And that was one of the reasons when our oldest was born, one of the reasons why my wife and I decided that we wouldn't be going down that road ever again, doing this kind of business. But if you're a person who doesn't have any children, then yeah, of course, it's something that you possibly might want to look at doing. But as I said, if you're down in the tourist trap, it's going to be a totally different vibe than what it is if you're up away from the tourist trap. Let's say if you're in the Isan area. A friend of mine, he has a place in Khon Kaen, and he's coming across challenges. When I last saw him, funny enough, he used to come into my bar all those years ago when I did it. So he's sort of gone down that road because he's Dutch, so he's got used to in the environment of the broccoli and everything. So but he's when I last saw him a couple of months ago, he said it's coming with its challenges, that's for sure. I think since I've last saw him, he's opened up a small little cafe place where he's doing breakfast, etc. Yes, it's always going to be a challenging time. So if you can look at doing other businesses rather than that, that's good in today's world. Of course, you've got online businesses. People are doing online a lot more. The visa availability, the DTT visa for foreigners who are working online for a foreign company outside of Thailand. That is a big thing that people are doing now. That's making people able to stay here longer. I think that visa now is valid for 5 years. So that's that. If you're on a retirement visa or you're on a marriage visa, of course, if you're going to do any business, then you will have to have that down to your beautiful Thai wife. Or you can apply you can get a limited company, you can set that up, you can have try and get the work permit through that if you're employing Thai people, so you can do that. So there are options. If you're into property as well, you can set up limited company. As I was saying, guys, there are those options of the property situation. You can go down that road. So just giving you some just some views on what you can and can't do. It's not easy. I'm not saying that it is easy to do, that's for sure. Whatever you decide to do is going to come with some challenges. Of course it is, guys, whether you're doing business here or doing it anywhere else, or whatever you're doing. But if you're going down the road of doing of running bars, etc., then you need to be aware. You need to have the patience. You need to be the type of person that is going to accept that you are going to have some probably some big issues, some challenges that you may, if you've never been down that road before, that you've never experienced before. If you're a person that have been run bars or worked in clubs in your home country, then that will obviously give you you're going to be more experienced, and you're going to be more used to that kind of behaviour. But it's still, when you're coming to somebody else's country, there's new rules, new regulations. So it's so you will have to adapt to that. But actually, as in doing the job, then yes, you're going to have that experience. But yeah, if you're young, or you're in a relationship with a Thai national who's when you haven't got any children, and you both want the same thing, you both want to do. I mean, when I did it with my wife, we wanted to do it at the time. We fancied doing it, and we did it for a few years. As I said, we had good times and bad times, but the main reason why we gave it up was because we wanted to have children. We got 2 children, and we didn't. As I said earlier, we don't want to be in that environment. So yeah, that's definitely what we didn't want to do. So that's why we got out of it. So there seems to be a lot now, of course, of foreigners who are coming to Bangkok itself. The digital nomads, they're sort of working online. That seems to be a big thing that wasn't probably around 20 odd years ago. Well, it was around, but not to the extent what it is now. So lots of people trying to get remote jobs so they can stay here. That's a big thing. If you're going to all these shopping centres, renting condos now, they're all having their own workspaces. if you're going to the big central shopping centre, I see, like for instance in Chiang Mai, for argument's sake, in the central shopping centre there on the top floor, they've got a big coffee shop working space where people can spend the day in there working. And of course, as long as they're spending money in there, I think they've got like a minimum hourly charge that you have to spend there every hour you're in there, which is fair enough. If you can't just sit there all day with one coffee. Has been known, people do that. Maybe that's a video for me for another time. I can tell you a story about that, but I'm not going to do down the road on this video. But yeah, you've got all these working spaces. So yes, so there's that to look at. And just one thing that I haven't actually clicked on or spoken about was people with resorts. There are people who've opened up resorts, and I saw something online the other day actually regarding an individual down in the south of Thailand that was was attempting to build a resort there, and he's come across all sorts of challenges, all sorts of nightmares, something about the land and etc. with the builders and this and that. So he's kind of spent already a shed load of money on it, and already he's slamming up against brick walls. I don't know the full story, so I can't comment exactly what it is, but maybe it's something that he's overlooked, hasn't looked into it properly, hasn't looked into the rules, the regulations, the finances, or whatever, all those things. So I think, yeah, that's important that you, if you're looking to go down that route to do a resort, then that's a different ball game altogether, guys. It's a big thing a big jump, a big step. Right then, guys, I'm going to clock off on this video now. So just, there's a bit of information on here. I hope you found it all useful. Just food for thought for people who are thinking maybe what they want to do, how they're going to do it, what they want to achieve, what their goals are, etc. Come in here. As I say, the crucial thing is your planning and what you want to do. That's a big thing, I think, isn't it? Make sure you've got all your planning correct. Make sure you know the rules and regulations and what you can and can't do, and stick by them. That seems to be the message out there, guys. Right now, I'm going to clock off now. I'm going to see you on the next video. Hope you found it informative. You know what to do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care now, guys.